f'dan il-ġranet forsi aħna nieħdu for granted illi din id-dar dawri mal-Christmas tree mal-familja tagħna, però hawn min li jkun il-bot ħafna mill-familja tiegħu. Jiena kelli l-pjaċir kbir u l-onur illi insir naf mill-viċin lil Marta Gatkolejro, għaliex ovvjament għandha l-kunjom Malti llum il-ġurnata, iż-żewġet il-Nick, Nick kif inti? U għandna l-dawn iż-żewġ. What's that face, Julian? Tlaqna ra. Għandna l-Julian u għandna l-Princess Natalia. Nasek. Ovvjament ħanaqleb bil-Inglis għaliex Marta ma titkellimx għadha bil-Malti għalkemm bdiet titgħallem xi affarijiet imma forsi mhumiex daqshekk opportuni li nisimgħuhom fuq it-television. Mhux vera, Marta?
Vera.
Tara daqshekk. So how long have you been in Malta now, Marta?
Well, now it's been almost 6 years. In March it will be 6 years since I've been here. So.
And Nick stole you and got you here,
That's right, because we've been living in Poland when we had Natalia. And then after I got pregnant with Julian, we decided to move to Malta.
And how did you meet? How did you two meet?
Well, it's a very long story.
No, we don't have a long time. Just
right.
The brief version.
The brief version.
We met in Poland, funnily enough. Nick came to visit his friend over, and the friend was my English teacher.
Okay.
So she invited him for one of the classes, and I was there, and that's how we met.
The rest is history.
That's right.
Yes. What were the impressions you had of Poland as soon as you arrived? Was your first visit there? Yes.
My first visit, very different to obviously what I was used to here. I mean, the climate, the culture, traditions, literally, it was just a culture shock. Obviously, then I moved there eventually.
And you spent Christmas there?
I spent 3 Christmases there, yes.
Okay. And now you spent Christmas here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's why I want, because we take it for granted that what we do here is what is traditionally done. However, obviously, each country has its own ways of waking up in the morning, of present time, of eating. And I wanted to share some of this and what you got to Malta with you as well. Jo, how do you say Happy Christmas in Polish? Wait, because wait, I won't hear you. Let me find the microphone. Wait, I forgot. Mela. How?
Because it's a hard one, hey Joe. Natalia, Vesołych? How do you say?
Wesołych świąt.
And who's watching us? Who shall we say hi to? Nanna.
Babcia i dziadek.
Okay. And Babja's Nanna.
Aha.
Babja. And what's her name, Nanna?
Iwona.
And Nanna in Malta?
Su.
Nanna Su. Okay, she's watching us as well, I'm sure. Vera, she's watching us here. Why don't you hold it, Natalia? Hold it straight, okay? So
Hello.
Hello. What's your name, remind me?
Julian.
Oh, Mamma mia, I forgot for a minute. What is it again?
Julian.
And your surname?
Gatkolejro.
I just feel like every time I see him. Jina ġejt ġemmur l-ura fosta xtiċċaj kważi bil-qeda fuqom. So, what's Christmas? What are the memories you have of Christmas?
Well, Christmas in Poland, we celebrate it mostly the same way, but there are some differences. For example, we celebrate more Christmas Eve than Christmas Day.
Okay.
So, for example, during the Christmas Eve, we have a very big dinner with the family. We don't usually go out.
Okay.
We don't go out to a restaurant to eat, you know. We celebrate it at home with family. That's my family, in fact, on the picture. My
cool.
dad, my nanno, my nanna, and the rest of the family.
And this is back in Poland?
Yes, this is back in Poland. If I'm remembering right, it's at around 2011 or 2010.
Okay.
Now looking at the picture, when I see my nanna who passed away not long ago, you know,
yes,
it's a bit emotional. Anyways, this is traditional dinner.
Let's talk to Nick. Let's give her a brief, shall we? You have these recollections as well, Nick,
Of course,
when you
yes.
see them.
Very, very nice memories, actually.
Okay. The food, how is it different? It's very cold there, right?
Yes, they have basically this tradition where on Christmas Eve they have 12 dishes which represent the 12 apostles. None of them can be meat dishes, so the main dish from those 12 is usually the carp, fish.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's 12 different, like first course,
Yes.
second course, third.
No, there is no such as courses.
They all
It
go all at once.
there is all 12 dishes on the table, and first of all we start with a prayer. With my family, what was happening, my grandfather, as the eldest of the family, used to stand up. He used to give a small speech, if you can call it a speech.
Okay.
He used to wish us all, you know, and then we crack, you have to say it in Maltese, ostia.
Okay.
We have the host,
Okay.
exactly. We have the host, and we crack between each other with the host and say wishes to each other. So, like, you know, this is the first thing you do. You don't start eating until...
Before you break the
Exactly,
host.
that's right. Then, obviously, there are usually 12 dishes on the table, and one of the most important things is that we have a spare plate and a seat for someone who might come unexpectedly. So if someone, I don't know, if someone from the street, homeless, or someone lost, will knock to your door, there is that plate that he can sit with us or she can sit with us and eat the dinner with us.
So you actually leave?
Yes, we actually leave the plate.
Okay.
We actually leave the plate and the cutlery there, even though it remains empty for the whole
Oh, cool.
dinner, you know.
Was it ever throughout your lifetime? Was
Always.
it ever used?
Always. No, sorry.
Was it ever used? Did anyone ever knock on the door?
No one came, but
Okay.
it's always there. The other thing is that we put a bit of hay under the white, because the table has to be covered in white cloth.
Okay.
So there is in the middle of the table there is a bit of hay, and the host is put on that hay, you know, on the table, and then
the crib.
exactly, which symbolizes basically the crib.
Okay.
And then you start eating, and you don't
Stop.
Basically,
And all
you
the
don't
food
stop.
is non-meat, did you feel?
Yeah.
It
No,
has to-
non-meat. No, we don't eat
Not
meat.
because you are vegetarian.
No.
as a
It's
family, but-
it's the tradition that we don't eat meat on Christmas Eve.
Okay, we make up for it for sure over here.
We don't, yes.
But then Christmas Day, normal
Christmas
food
Day,
is eaten
after the midnight mass, basically, then you can start, because it's Christmas Day, you know. So
Okay.
after midnight, you are allowed to eat meat,
Okay.
but before, no.
How
And then, I
different,
mean,
huh?
if we talk about the religious aspect, obviously most of the religious traditions are quite similar to what we
Exactly.
do here.
Okay.
The midnight mass, you see cribs set up, especially outside the churches, outside the cathedral in her city. They have this
Okay.
live crib. Very, very, very similar traditions.
Much colder.
Much colder.
Much
definitely.
colder.
Much colder, minus 20.
Last year we were there just after Christmas, and the temperature actually went down to minus 25, and I wouldn't go out. The kids were in heaven, you know,
course.
playing with snow and everything. And me, it's funny because I think I got used
to Malta
being
now.
here and not so cold anymore. That I couldn't stand it. I couldn't seriously stand it.
I would die. I would, for sure. Natalia, I imagine that your Nana would like to hear you say something to her. What do you think? Can we tell her something in Polish? What are we going to tell her? Hold the mic close to you.
Babcia, kocham cię i ja kocham dziadka też.
What does that mean?
It means I love you, Nana, and I love you as well, Nannu.
How sweet. And you, Joe, you want to say something to Nana? Nana's very far away, but with TV she can watch you anyway. What would you like to tell her?
Wesołe świąt.
And can I tell her something as well? ġin dobre. Because Kamilina fil-Marta l-unika ħaġa li tal-lentija il-ġin dobre li hija good morning. Oh, ġin dobre, I know what it means, that's the only thing I know. Allora kull darba laqqani ma xi ħadd Pollak jista' jkun isminja ta' flaxija ġin dobre, semmek nasal allura bqajna d-dejja biċ-ċajta milli kull min nara Pollak ġin dobre għax semmek nasal. Jiena, I believe you have so much more to offer. I mean, it would be great if we get opportunities because your culture is, oh my goodness.
That's my, when we used to live in Poland, my father wanted to surprise Natalia and he put just his pyjama, a bit of cotton, and we had a Christmas hat because she was like, when is the Santa coming? When is the Santa coming? You know, so he just quickly went to the bathroom, he put his red pyjama. Actually,
very
if I remember,
spontaneous.
yes, very. If I remember right, the pyjama was of my mom, not of
Not
my
even
mom.
his.
No,
Okay.
It was hilarious to see him, and you should see Natalia's face. Unbelievable, unbelievable.
Happy New Year. And you.
Happy New Year to you too.
I wish you both all the love
Thank you
and
very
luck
much.
and happiness and serenity, and
Thank
thank
you
you
very
for
much.
sharing these special moments.
Thank
with
you
us.
very
It's been
much
a
for
pleasure.
Our
having us.
pleasure, thank you.
Honest.
Bye.
Bye. Throw them a kiss.
Julian is-
Throw them a kiss, quickly. Quickly. Tlaqna l-ħabarijiet, narakom ma naftitiħor konna man lill-side.